We're going to move back to the range objects for a little bit more functionality to see what you can do with them. So as we'll see later in this course, the range objects are primarily used in for loops. You don't have to understand for loops right now, but that is where you are most likely to see them. It's unlikely to see them, outside of that, but sometimes they are valuable, and I just want to show you a few things you can do with range objects outside of these for loops. Let's first create a range, and let's say we are going from the number 17 all the way to 895 and just picking some random numbers, and we're stepping by 41. All right, so what if we want to know how many numbers are in this range? What is the length of this range? Well, as we've seen before, we use the len function, and we just pass in that variable name. We'll see how many numbers are there. So there are 22, and we also saw before that we can convert this to a list, and if you did count up all of these numbers, you would see that there are in fact 22 integers in that range. But we don't have to convert it to a list first. We can just pass it in right to the len function. All right, use the in operator to determine if an integer is a member of the range. So let's say I've created a range and I want to see, all right, is some number in there, let's say 777, is that in the range? Well, you simply just say, is 777 in R? And again, this is an operator, binary operator. There's something to the left, something to the right. This will return a Boolean, and this is false. And we can see over here that it is not in the range. If we do not, you can use not in, and it'll just return the opposite. You can, let's just test a number that is in fact in the range, like 796, that will return true. All right, you can also select a specific item in the range using these square brackets. So let's just say we want to select the first item. Okay, we can do that. We can also select the last item, right? So just like you're selecting items in a list or characters in a string, let's say we want to select the 11th item or index 10, we can do that. So just a few more tricks that you can do with the range object: selecting items, using the in or not in operator, and then finding its length.